Office4U's neighborhood is a local company that provides a global workplace. As of 1st January 2015, it operated in Subang Jaya, Selangor. Founded in Subang Jaya in 2014, Office4U has 5 employees. Office4U is incorporated in Ampang, Kuala Lumpur. In July 2014, while on a business trip to India, a Malay entrepreneur noted the lack of office space available to traveling business people. They were often forced to work from hotels. He identified a need for office space that was maintained, staffed, and available for companies to use on a flexible basis and went on to found his first business center in Subang Jaya, Selangor. In September 2014, Office4U entered the market with its first center in Subang Jaya, Selangor. After the establishment in year 2015, Office4U introduced Business World, a multi-level membership service which allows user flexible access to Office4U services. Taking advantage, it is aimed at clients who travel frequently. Office4U provides 20 units service offices, 2 units meeting rooms, and a unit of business lounge to clients on contract basis.
Hi everyone, I'm Shukri. I'm the marketing director for the Office4U Sdn Bhd. In this task, what I'm doing is the evaluation part. So in the evaluation part, I put it in 3 main points. The first thing is what we call the performance report, and then the second one is the segmented report, and then I will elaborate about the balance scorecard. So please have a look at the slide.
Hi everyone, I'm the CEO of the Office4U. Now I'm going to talk about the corporate planning, including 2 parts, the master budget and operational budget. Alright, let's see the budget balance sheet. Budget balance sheet, also called Statement of Financial Position. It shows Office4U's assets, liability, and equity at a single moment in time. As the exhibit shows, in general, the asset is 2,692,000. And now let's go to the budget income statement. The budget income statement as Exhibit 2-2 shows Office4U will get a revenue of 327,005. Accrued income tax net profit is 135,070 ringgit. As you can see, the budget cash flow of the Office4U totally in the year of 2016, cash flow is 3,030,300 ringgit. Office4U will get a sufficient cash to fulfill regular operation in productivity capacities. And now let's go to the operational budget. The first part is the sales budget. Office4U plan to do the rental service of office, meeting room, and business lounge during the upcoming budget year of 2017. Office4U CEO expects to keep a stable price for rental in and through the whole years will allow it to attract more people who choose Office4U service and increase the revenue in the end. Also, the CFO expects that the company business lounge will gain more profit if they can attract more people for business lounge service. As you can see, the purchase budget of Office4U show the purchase of the unit of office, meeting room, and business lounge 2,300,000 ringgit in the year of 2017, and the asset purchase 230,000, which including the office furniture, IT, telecom, electronic appliance, kitchen appliance, office stationery, miscellaneous item. Total purchase budget for the year of 2017 is 2,530,000 ringgit. The direct labor budget of Office4U at the Exhibit 2-6 shows the expense of contract labor in the year of 2016 is 63,600 ringgit. The permanent labor expense, including management team, HR, admin and finance, sales and marketing staff, is 240,000 ringgit. Totally, the labor budget in 2017 is 303,600 ringgit.
Alright, so today I'm going to talk about directing operation for Office4U Sdn Bhd. Well, for cost estimation, there is 5 methods that I'm going to explain. Alright, for cost estimation, it is an approximation of the cost for a program or a project. So first is accounting analysis. For Office4U, based on the balance sheet and income statement showing that the Office4U is running in a good profit in the year of 2016. Whereas for engineering method, it's a method detailed cost estimation for a project. So for Office4U, we are using a meeting room available per daily. So as per shown in the table next to me. Alright, the third method is high-low method. It is a high and low activity levels are chosen from the available data set. For this method, Office4U, we are calculation based on the maintenance cost and the cost drivers for the day of usage of the meeting room. In this method, we calculate that variable cost is RM5 ringgit. No fixed cost available in this method. Okay, for visual fit method, this method used to create a function for estimating the cost of producing a given product based on the quantity. So visual fit method helps to plot recent observation of the cost at various activity levels as per shown next to me. Okay. For the last method is least square regression method. It is involved using mathematical regression technique to calculate the slope and intercept of the best fit line of the cost used in estimation as per shown. Okay, for costing. Costing is a system of computing cost of production or of running a business by allocating its expenditure to various stages of production in the firm. Okay, also have five types of costing. First is absorption costing, whereby it consists of direct material, direct labor and overhead that is divided to fixed costs and variable overhead costs. For Office4U, we are involved in services sector as per shown next to me. Okay. For the last method is least square regression method. It is involved using mathematical regression technique to calculate the slope and intercept of the best fit line of the cost used in estimation as per shown. Okay, for costing. Costing is a system of computing cost of production or of running a business by allocating its expenditure to various stages of production in the firm. Okay, also have five types of costing. First is absorption costing, whereby it consists of direct material, direct labor and overhead that is divided to fixed costs and variable overhead costs. For Office4U, we are involved in services sector, which we provide office fully equipped and ready to go service offices. So therefore, as per table show, this is absorption costing. Second is contribution margin costing. It is service price minus all associated variable costs. Contribution margin equals to revenue minus variable expenses. For this business, the total contribution margin is 2.3 million and the net profit amount is 2.18 million. Third is activity based costing. It is method helps the company in creating assessment of a projection of overhead cost. Okay,
as per shown. Alright, the fourth is target costing absorption cost, whereby price-led costing is target cost, target price minus target profit, focus on customer who need to rent an office, and we are focus on product design, office, meeting room and business launch to satisfy customers' need. This is the target costing for absorption cost. And the last costing is target costing, activity-based costing, which is the full cost of providing a service. Okay, this recognizes all the costs involved in the production, including fixed costs. It does a better job of accurately tracking profit during an accounting period. So this is why is target costing, activity-based cost for office.
Hi, I'm Azmira, and my role in Office4U is as the Managing Director. So I would like to discuss a little bit about the process of decision making in our company. And firstly, I want to touch on the CVP analysis, or the cost volume profit analysis. In our business, the illustration of CVP analysis will focus on sales and rental of meeting rooms in a year. So we prefer that the break-even point to be expressed in ringgit or dollar rather than units. So if we refer to the CVP graph, it can be calculated that the break-even point is around 126,000 ringgit Malaysia. And from the graph also, we can predicted that if Office4U rents fewer than 76 days of meeting room in a year, the company will suffer a loss. Thus, it is very important for the company to manage sales exceeding 76 days of meeting room rental in a year. And for the analysis of special decision, the first one is on special order, accept or reject special order. The scenario is that there is a company ABC that want to rent our meeting room for 50 days at below market price, which is 1,300 ringgit per day, starting from October until December. Please bear in mind that our company meeting room rental service is still below its full capacity. So from the analysis, it shows that Office4U is still making a positive contribution margin by accepting the special order. The special order will increase the potential net profit before tax by 5,000, and our company is ready to accept the special order. The second special decision is on the capex decision. The scenario is that Office4U is considering to purchase additional office, meeting rooms, and also business launch. This is because the demand by many multinational companies to start their business in Southeast Asia, and they choose Malaysia as their hub. So they are operating only require less space for several staff, and Office4U Sdn Bhd services, which is our company, are the perfect match for them, and we are deciding to proceed with the proposal. The third special decision is on ad drop service product of department. So this is a decision whether our company want or not to continue an old product line or department, or start a new one within our company. So for our scenario, Office4U Sdn Bhd anticipate to cease its advertising activities to minimize the business cost. The cost comparison on the calculation of adding or to drop the advertising cost is as shown here. We find that to drop the advertising cost, the net profit can be attained more than ever before, and we believe that our company rely on the strong customer loyalty and also branding stability instead of advertisement campaign. The fourth special decision is on outsourcing, whether to make or to buy. In our company scenario, we choose to either outsource, whether to make or to buy for maintenance costs. The analysis is shown here. If Office4U decided to insource, the cost will be around ringgit Malaysia 9,000. Whereas if we decided to buy or to outsource, it will be at the cost of RM 20,000. This will reduce the company operating income. Therefore, we have decided to stay in source for the maintenance cost in the future. We have come to the last special decision, which is on sell or process further. Our company sales and marketing director actually has discovered a new market potential when he attended a conference last month. The combination rent of office and business launch should be processed further in order to capture more market, selling at a reasonable and attractive price to lower the cost and to gain more profit. And the analysis is shown here. Suppose that 20,000 ringgit Malaysia joint costs have been allocated to the two joint product costing purpose, which is for the combination rent of office and business launch. And from the analysis, we found that our business should decide to process the combination rent of office and also the business launch.
Performance reports. The performance of a company is summarized periodically on the performance report. It is also show the variance between budgeted and actual amounts for the financial results conveyed in the report. In the Exhibit 1, we can see that change is referred to as the variance between the budget and actual amounts of expenses for Office4U Sdn Bhd. Then, it is associated with an assessment based on department where Office4U Sdn Bhd divide the department into two parts. So, that's all from me. I hope you enjoy with my rhythm and my explanation. Bye.